Dan, 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 Dan. Dan, 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 Dan. 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 Dan, 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 Dan. Dan, 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 Dan. D-A-N, Dan. Dan, 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 Dan. 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 Dan, 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 Dan. D-A-N, Dan, 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 Dan. D-A-N, Dan, 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 Dan. 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 Dan, 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 Dan. Dan.
Daniel is traveling tonight on a plane. I can see the red tail lights heading for Spain. Oh, and I can see Daniel waving goodbye. God, it looks like Daniel must be the clouds in my eyes. They say Spain is pretty, though I've never been. Daniel says it's the best place he's ever seen. Oh, and he should know he's been there enough. Lord, I miss Daniel. Oh, I miss him so much. Oh, Daniel, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still feel the pain of the scars that won't heal? Your eyes have died, but you see more than I. Daniel, you're a star in the faith of the sky.
Pastor Dan, you are awfully special, and we are going to miss you greatly.
Something I'm going to miss about Dan is he was a very good pastor, and he put a lot of smiles on kids' faces, and he was very good at making ideas and activities for the kids, and I'm going to really miss that.
I agree with everything she said.
So, where did you say he's going again?
He's going to Minnesota.
Minnesota? What on earth drew him to Minnesota?
I don't know, man.
Well, does he know anything about Minnesota?
I don't know. I have no clue. I mean, I assume he's like from there, isn't he?
I think so. Well, do you know if he got a bigger church or something?
I don't know. They can't be nearly as cool as us.
No. Or did he say it was family? Bigger church or family? Huh. Oh well. Pastor Dan's going to Minnesota, and I'm going to say something that he did that impacted me. I think it would go back to when he first came, and Eric asked me if I knew who he was, and I said yes. It was before we issued the call, as a matter of fact. I said, yes, I do know who he is because I saw him at Messiah Lutheran, because my father-in-law, Cindy's dad, went to Messiah Lutheran. And so we would go there and visit on a couple of occasions, and Dan was the associate pastor, and so while I was in there, in the service, Dan usually did the liturgy, like the introduction, the readings, things like that. And so when Dan said, "What do you know about him?" I said, "Well, he's got a strange and unique way of delivering the cross." And Eric said, "What does that mean?" I said, "Well, you just have to see it to understand it." I said, "It's kind of like the Mark of Zorro." He goes, "What do you mean the Mark of Zorro?" I said, "Well, just kind of a swoosh. And then he's done the cross." And so I said, the first time I saw it, I thought, did he just make the sign of the cross? The second time I saw it, I said, well, I guess that was the sign of the cross. But I started referring to it as the Mark of Borkenhagen instead of the Mark of Zorro, swoosh. So at the beginning of every service, Dan does not know what runs through my mind, but I think of the Mark of Borkenhagen, in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. But anyway, so it's called the Mark of Borkenhagen in my mind when I see it. But Dan, in all seriousness, you did leave a mark on all of us, and it was a positive mark. I think you did a wonderful job as an associate pastor. I think you were really good at clarifying the word for us when we did our men's studies and any Bible study that you led. I enjoyed your sermons. I liked the stories that you chose. But I liked that. I liked your jokes, and I liked a lot of other things, as I've heard previous people say. So thank you for everything you did. God's blessings on your journey, and hopefully more blessings to come for you and your family.
Hi, I'm Ava. For context, Pastor Dan came when I was in 8th grade, and he saw me all the way through high school. I just graduated, and the transformative impact he's had on our youth program cannot be understated. It's been such an incredible thing to be a part of and to witness. He's invested so much of his time and energy into all of us as a group and individually, and he's been one of the biggest supporters of my faith. I don't know where I would be without him.
What I'll miss about Pastor Dan is his jokes and a bunch of other things that I can't remember. What I'll miss most is remembering the time when he was saying a sermon and Kaysen randomly walked in. "Hey, have you seen my cup?"
He says, "Your cup? No, I haven't seen it, Kaysen." So there's lots of things in ministry, right? Cute kids. Absolutely.
He's been a really good pastor, and I hope that he has a good time in wherever he's going.
I love you, and I'm gonna miss you. You're the best teacher. Thank you of teaching us in church.
We love you, Pastor Dan. You're the best preacher. I love Pastor Dan.
I love Pastor Dan.
I hope you come back and I like you.
There's a number of things that we will miss about Dan.
There are a lot of things that I'm going to miss about Dan.
There are so many things we're going to miss about Dan.
I personally love the energy that he puts into everything that he does, and I love it when his energy level goes up, so does the voice tone.
I'm going to miss how on track Dan always kept us in the office.
I'm gonna miss my partner in crime, my fellow Wiggle, our chapels. They were quite life-changing, so I feel like my person is leaving.
I'm going to miss the attention to detail that he put into just every little thing that he did, from his prayer life to planning something for the youth to the sermons that he prepared for and gave. Always well thought out and well prepared.
I'm gonna miss how much Dan cares about everything he does. He is truly passionate and puts his whole heart into everything he does, and he's quite an inspiration to me, so I'll be carrying that with me. And Dan, most of all, I'm just gonna miss you being my friend.
I'm gonna miss how much Dan personally cared about every single person he came in contact with.
I'm going to miss the debates that we had. Those were a lot of fun. But more than anything, I'm going to miss how much Dan cared for me and for everybody in our church, for our community. Dan just really showed a genuine care for the people that he had the privilege to interact with.
Dan, the office won't be the same without you.
The fish will die.
We're all going to miss you greatly, and we do wish you the best in Minnesota. Thanks for being part of our lives.
One thing I like about my dad is his sermons because they're really interesting, and on the children's message, seeing the joy on his face and the kids' faces.
You are a great pastor, especially with kids, and you're not only great with kids, but you're also a great dad. I love you.
What I appreciate about my dad being a pastor is that he was able to lead me through my faith journey in a way that I don't think a lot of other dads can. He was able to be there for not only be there for my confirmation, but he was able to confirm me, and he was able to lead me through the process as my pastor and my dad, and I just really appreciated the way that's impacted me.